beginning, I would like to talk a little bit a story how might be cooperation between companies and science. 30 years ago, I was a young scientist working for a company in microelectronics, and I faced with a problem on a structure and composition on a surface. Mainly you have dirt on the surface. That's mostly the reason for mistakes in the production of electronic devices. So, and in this case, I was faced with the problem and tried to get a solution. And going from an application, I went back to basic research and tried different technologies and physics to characterize this surface and to have the reason for failing in the process. And that includes different methods in physics like AES, XPS, read, REM, TEM. Every time you use either electrons or neutrons or X-rays to characterize this surface. Now, I'm an employee on a large-scale research infrastructure, and they are really heavy tankers. So to give you an example, DAISY itself, you see the science there, has 2,000 employees, an overall budget yearly of 200 million euros. Additionally, in Hamburg, we are located at Hamburg, we will invest 1.5 billion euros into the European XFEL, similar to ESS, 1.8 billion, if I'm right. We have a third activity in the Baltic Sea area. Russia is investing about 1 billion into a new neutron source near to St. Petersburg. At the moment, we have four large-scale research infrastructures in the Baltic Sea area. That is the MAX 4 lab in Lund, the Helmholtz Center Geesthacht, DAISY itself, Helmholtz Center Berlin, and the Nuclear Physics Institutes near to St. Petersburg. If you estimate the amount of money you will need for operational costs, it might rise up to 600 million euros yearly. That's the good, might be a good news. But the bad news is we have less connections to industry. The best are MAX 4, they have 4%, about 4% users from industry. The German centers have less, saying only that. And that's the reason we created a Science Link. And Science Link, it has the aim to bring more commercial users to large-scale research infrastructures. And doing that, it is typical marketing. Doing that, we have done 3 calls. And we offered free service and free measurements at the research infrastructures. We included all existing and future research infrastructures in the Baltic Sea. And we have had local partners in every member state, a university, and a partner that has a strong connection to SMEs and to companies like innovation parks, a regional development agency like in Skåne. Invest in Skåne is our partner. So we have a system of branches around the Baltic Sea. And we have had calls, and we have had 66 applications. And as you can see here, we, oops, that was the faults. Sorry, nothing to see. Oh yeah, yeah. You can see here, the applicants came from all over all states around the Baltic Sea. And as you see, Sweden and Poland have the largest parts. Our contact points in this, in the member states are very effective. They attracted really companies. And here you can see the different branches. We have had up to agriculture and food science, home and personal care, cosmetics, different applicants. And if you would like to have more examples, please contact our personnel at our stand in the village. We have a lot of examples going from the structure in steel pellets up to nano particle in paintings or in cosmetics, and even a Finnish company that would like to measure the structure of a wooden surface closed with oil. So we have different examples, and we use that for further marketing. As you see, we have networks locally, and what we have learned is that we need more local service, because SMEs need much more consultancy. And in future, we would like to expand the system a little bit more, or not a little bit, more service locally. We will roll out Science Link to Europe into the Interact Europe program. And we would like to intensify our marketing. So we have learned that it's really useful to have branches in all member states. We have learned that the calls works as appetizers, because we have found the first two companies that came back after getting free measurements. Now they are paying. We would like to have a European brand, and we try to broaden the market by teaching, because we have seen that there is a bottleneck among the smaller and medium-sized companies. The knowledge of engineers and scientists inside of the companies about modern measurement methods at research infrastructures. We would like to have private service providers. We have found two companies in Lund that, as a private company, offering service to SMEs in research. And we would like to take this example, and via a franchise system, we would like to erect or support the settlement of this type of companies. That would be the speedboats between the tankers. Yeah, so, and at the moment we are talking with your department about venture capital, because the financial instruments dropped out now at the Baltic Sea program. We would like, as I mentioned, provide more local service, and we are talking with the member states about research vouchers, because we see that our services are very expensive, and it might be very useful for SMEs to have research vouchers, not innovation vouchers. Research vouchers, there's a difference between innovation means in the system mainly that you get, or you have to provide at the end a product. So, yeah, so that's the future structure. You see here our speedboats, and we are a part of the Baltic strategy, linked to different priority areas. That's important, and I would like to invite you to our conference, February 27th in Hamburg. And if you would like to have more information, please check our internet.